Hi there boys and girls, and welcome back to the Random Geek channel, and we are back with another unboxing and first impressions video. So what we're looking at here is the Anker Soundcore Motion B portable Bluetooth speaker. So you may be wondering why I'm looking at a Bluetooth speaker. These things are a dime a dozen out there. You can buy portable speakers anywhere, and especially with an actual speaker that launched several months ago. And the reason why I'm just looking at this one here is I was looking for a portable speaker. One thing is, in Australia, it's almost Christmas, and in Australia during Christmas time you go to barbecues, you go to the beach, and you're pretty much outdoors. So it's nice to actually have a portable actual speaker to bring it along, and you can play your music and have a nice time. Also, I wanted a portable speaker to link up with the Bowmaker HD projector that I've just reviewed. So if you're interested in that again, you can actually go through my actual channel, and there's an actual playlist on that device. And the reason why I bought this one here is because I needed something small. It turns out that I wasn't going to mount that off my ceiling after all. And I wasn't going to mount it on an actual tripod. I'm actually putting it on an actual bookshelf, and I'm going to be projecting that on an actual wall. So I needed something small, and I had like a separate soundbar, but it wasn't going to fit on that shelf. So I needed something quite powerful and a lot better than the actual speaker that's on that projector. So I was on Amazon having a look around, and the actual Anker Soundcore was actually the highest ranked and the best selling actual speaker on that actual list. But it wasn't this model. So the one that was number one was the actual Anker, I think Soundcore Plus or Soundcore 2, I can't remember. But I went down that actual list, and this was quite highly higher on that list as well. And it was much higher actual rated, because the number one selling actual Anker was about 60 Australian dollars, so about 45 US and about 30 British pounds. This one actually was half that actual price. It was 30 Australian dollars, and literally, so that's about 20 like US dollars and about 15 pounds. So half the actual price. And in terms of spec wise, it was very actual similar. And amazingly, this thing had over 1,000 actual reviews on actual Amazons, and a 4.6 out of 5 actual rating. And most of those were actually verified actual buyers who actually bought the device and loved it. So I thought, what the heck? It's only $30. I'm gonna give this a shot. And if it, so my expectations are relatively low in this device. If it passes that one, I'll be very surprised. So what we're going to do is we're just going to open them and actually have an actual look. So obviously this channel here, I go through a lot of details in my reviews. So I obviously start with an unboxing and first impressions video, and I go through the actual device in later actual videos. So more coming up on this one. So yeah, so the main idea of my channel is pretty much rich in detail, but not rich in actual price. So I'm an average guy. Most people will be watching this. You got average disposable income, and this is we're gonna look at the best bang for actual buck that we can get. So first things first, I've got my trusty little knife here. I'm not so good with the actual knives. If you guys have watched my previous channel, so we're going to go very safe, and we're going to put that aside because I don't want to injure myself. So first things first, this is a plain actual box. So you see it's Bluetooth speaker. I believe this is Bluetooth 4.1, I believe. I'll have to verify that later. It's IPX7 rated, so that's submersible in 1 meter of water for about 30 minutes, I believe. Does 12 hours and stereo actual sound. I think I've got the same stuff on the side here. So the great thing about this device here is you can link up multiple actual speakers. So you can, if you grab like 2 or 3 of these, you can actually link them up to actual together. So you can actually amplify the actual sound quite dramatically. So these are 12 watt speakers, which is substantially a lot more power than the actual built-in speakers on that HD projector I'll be slinging this up to. It does stereo sound, so it's all good. So just the standard packaging here, just like this. This is open it. Okay, what we got here? Okay, this is why you don't cut your nails. Anyway, so I believe this is just a manual and probably charging cable, I believe. Okay, so we got a user manual. Okay, we can check that aside. So apparently these guys are actually very curious to see if you are satisfied with your products, and they will actually go out of their limb to either make sure that you're satisfied. If you're unhappy with the actual product, they will either refund you or send you an actual brand new one. So and those are the actual details there. You can email them and you can send them a message. All good. Okay, we'll leave that aside. So now we got the actual product. So it comes in your standard actual plastic soft feel actual sleeve here. I think I'm just going to rip it up because I'm not that delicate. See how I just ripped the actual bag out there. Okay. So it's got the Soundcore actual branding here. It's got this nice actual texture on it. It's a soft actual like matte actual feel. Okay, so we've obviously got our power button. I'm assuming that's just your volume up and down. You got your Bluetooth connection, and I'm not sure exactly what that does at the moment, but we will be trying that in the actual later actual video. I believe that there's two actual speakers here, so 12 watts. It does have a resonating actual chamber at the actual back, so this is to simulate like your bass actual and your bass and your lower actual frequency noises. Very similar to what a subwoofer actually does with an actual main speaker. It actually resonates the actual sound and pushes it out the actual back. So really nice feeling. Really like how it feels. So obviously this is going to be actually quite a rugged. I went with this one. One of the reasons why I went with this one is it didn't look as rugged as the other one, which I thought looked pretty ugly. And especially if this is going on an actual bookshelf, I wanted to actually just fit the actual part as well. So serial number, so we've got the actual model number, so input. So this is a charging input at 5 volts, 1 amp. So it's going to be charging pretty slow. I believe the actual battery here is only, I think, 2000 milliamps. I will check that up with the actual review in that case. And it's got this nice little rubber actual feet here. So if you're actually going to put this on an actual surface, it's not going to be sliding around at all. I like how actually I'll put that out. So I'm assuming that this flap here is going to be the charging port and the so 3.5 mil input jack there, and it charges by micro USB. I will be actually testing the actual battery actual lifespan on this one, and also how long it actually takes to actually charge. I think it's 2000, it might be slightly lower than that, but I will verify that later in my follow-up video. So there you have it. Don't believe there's anything extra in it. Does it even come with a USB charging cable? Oh, okay. So we're going to pull it up and just have a look. Okay, so there's actually nothing in there besides the actual speaker. So it does not come with an actual charging cable or a power adapter. So that's interesting. So obviously they needed to cut actual costs actually somewhere, and they haven't provided an actual cable or a power adapter. But given the fact that it charges at 5 volts and 1 amp, you can use any charger. You can even do like a USB charging port, and obviously micro USB cables. Obviously this came out in 2018. I would have loved it if it had USB-C, but obviously it's not a biggie here. I've got 10V and micro USB cables around, so I'm not too worried about that. But yeah, so there you have it. So as always, just leave us a leave us a comment down the bottom if you have any extra questions. If you have any questions, I'll do my best to actually answer, and I will provide you with the actual proper actual details. But as I said, review coming on the way. Press the actual like button, subscribe, and if you want to see more, click that notification bell. Anyway guys, peace out, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Random Geek out.